So Central C recently dropped his latest song, BAND4BAND with Little Baby, and it's been an absolute hit song. In today's video I'm going to show you how I made my beat after hearing his song, and I'm going to explain you in 5 simple steps how you can make these type of beats for yourself. So let's jump right into it. So the number one thing you need to make this type of dark drill beats is a dark pad melody. So first let's get into Analog Lab right here, and I chose the MB Horns preset. So I found this chord progression by experimenting and hearing what I like, but I utilized these 2 notes right here. They're really close together and they give the melody a lot of tension. So if you want to make dark melodies, use a lot of these notes right here. They are really close together. So after I came up with this melody, I wanted to layer a dark piano on it, because for dark melodies, a dark piano sitting underneath of a pad really gives a lot of tension and a lot of atmosphere. So I went into Contact, choose this preset right here, it's a dance one, and I just layered these notes right here. And now the foundation for this beat was done. So the second thing you need to know for making these dark drill type beats is to add some sort of strings for tension. So if you hear BAND4BAND really close, you hear there's one string note playing sometimes throughout the beat. Even bro, do it for some shoes and some clothes, you'll see what it'll do for a neck. I want to imitate that in my beat right here. So I choose my strings VST, it's flex, it's a free one. I just played one string note playing throughout the entire beat. Just following the root notes of the pattern. And sometimes, I mean for the hook, I added a second layer of this high string. It's just a higher pitched version. Great, so now let's hop into our first key aspect for making this type of beat, is to add some sort of ear candy. So let me show you the effects that I put on these VSTs right here. So first, let's get into our pad. So for that I choose an EQ, cutting all the lows and some of the highs, some fresh air to give it some high end, and some shaper box with just some preset that I really liked. So as you can hear, the pad has a lot more movement and sounds a bit darker. And for the piano, I just added a simple EQ and some reverb. I know that this takes out a lot of the fullness of the piano, but I want to make sure that it doesn't clash with the 808. So great, after we got that, I just added Portal on the melody to give it some ear candy. So great, so now let's hop into our fourth aspect for making this type of drill beats. It's a simple drum bounce. So if you hear BAND4BAND, you can hear that the drum bounce is really simple.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip.
So I start with a simple counter snare, in which I added some reverb to give it some fullness, followed by a simple and classic drill clap. I added a bit more variation, but not much, with this reverse snare right here that we can also hear in BAND4BAND.
Hit song, we don't need ID, low bro 17 in a club and scrolling TikTok.
And now let's hop into our last and fifth key aspect of making this type of beats, is a dark, deep 808. So the pattern is pretty simple, as I said before, but the sound selection of this 808 has to be very deep and dark. So as you can hear, there are not many slides in this beat. It's because I want to keep the pattern really simple, as I said before. And if you hear BAND4BAND, you can hear there's some sort of trap switch up in the beat.
Jewels in a safe that I don't even wear. Bro, I do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, sure, look like a spider is crawling.
And that's what I did with this simple hi-hats right here. And now, after placing the kick on top of it, so a really hard-hitting kick that can destroy your ears, we got our full and entire beat right here.
I'm not in a mood cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my gang and my DJ paid. Why is my man talking about inshallah? These guys he don't even pray. Why is my man wearing a Jesus piece? How did she squeeze in them jeans? Big behind a petite waist. Take time with a GBG, we don't beef nobody like EBK. Woke up on the wrong side of bed, so he's gonna get slapped if I don't have my